Hello, and welcome back. So let's ask the angels, what do we need to hear today? Oop, we got our card. Okay, so this is a new deck, so let's see. Ooh, I really enjoy this message. Through faith and hope, I am divinely guided on my path. And that is, I really like this card. That is such a gentle card to start today. A great reminder that, life is ups and downs. Life is filled with ups and downs. And sometimes we just fall and we just feel like we're falling apart. And we just feel like, we're stuck there, or we can't see far ahead. And so this card here is a great reminder. If you are open to your spiritual guides, you will hear the guidance. If you're not open to your spiritual guides, you will probably feel intense push to do things. And it might not make sense at the time, and that's okay. But follow these intuitive hits and things that comes out of nowhere, and you might question them whether it's a good idea or not, but sometimes this opens you up to it opens you up to a path ahead. And so I love this so much. You are divinely guided on your path, and even when you feel like you've lost faith and you've lost hope, your guides are there with you. And so the only thing you have to do is be willing to be open. That's it. So don't try to accomplish anything. Don't try to do anything. Just focus on being open to this guidance, and that will open up so many things for you. So I really enjoy that message. I really enjoy it. Whew. Let's see, what do we have next? What do we need to hear today, or what can we add to this message? As you have probably noticed, if you have listened to my videos before, I work with multiple decks of cards at the same time. And these are the ones that I've been guided to use today. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, just make sure you go through the channel, and if you stumble upon a video and you resonate with the message, even if it's not this week, just take it, because if you do resonate with the message, you were meant to hear it that day. So let's see our second card, which is a card from Moonology. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Okay, so I love where this is getting. Where this is going. I love where this is going. Okay, so work through your feelings. So with the first card, we've established that you're somewhere right now where you're feeling lost, where you're feeling that you're not seeing the next steps ahead. There's a lot of this energetic disturbance right now on the planet, and everyone is going through it. Work through your feelings. So this card is about work through what is coming up for you, because So I'm just going to share a bit here. I've been feeling for the last few months a lot of stuff coming up in my personal life. And it's divinely aligned with the shifts and the huge shifts in planets at this time. And it is stirring a lot of things to come up. And so we are in this, I'm going to say, collective healing phase where we are all experiencing very challenging times. But everyone is experiencing differently because we all have different things that are coming up for us. And so here, it's the card that says, listen, we are close to the full release of all this. We are in the last quarter of this whole process of healing and releasing. And so the first part of the process is when everything's coming up. And then I'm going to say the middle is about like feeling or noticing, becoming aware of it. And then the last part is about acknowledging it and like processing the feelings and letting them go. And that's where everything gets released and out of our fields. So this card is really saying like there's a lot of things happening right now. Be aware of what is coming up for you. Become aware of what is coming up for you. Tune into these feelings, that these uncomfortable feelings, they are coming up for healing. We are in the last phase before it's all released and gone, and we can move on with our life and move forward on our spiritual path. So here it's like an encouraging message to really allow yourself to dive deep inside and work through these feelings that are coming up. It's not a time to shove them back in, to bury them. It's not a time to numb yourself, like to avoid feeling these things. This is your chance now to heal, and you're divinely guided through this healing. Great message. I love this message. Okay, so we got our card here. Oh, wow. Okay, so emotions are the reflection. And this is, again, very aligned with what we've started earlier. Look for the deeper meaning. Oh, it's so aligned. Emotions are the reflection. So this is, those things that you haven't, these feelings that you have, these uncomfortable feelings that you have been feeling throughout your life that has created patterns that has made your life more challenging because these feelings were never processed. And so here it's really showing you like everything that you are holding within your fields, within your body, everything that you are I'm gonna say everything that you are burying deep down inside. And trust me, that makes sense, because most of the time when these things happen, we just don't have the tools to deal with those feelings, so we just bury them deep inside. We are in the phase, in the collective consciousness, in that phase of a huge purge. This is all coming up. And this is showing you, listen, all the things that you have been experiencing in your life, throughout your life, all these challenges, all these things that have been repeating themselves, you've asked us So these are the angels. You've asked us to help you heal this. You ask us to show us how to stop these patterns. Well, this is it. This is it, because these patterns are the reflections of all the inner trauma, all the stuff that you have buried deep inside. And so that's why it's important to look at the deeper meaning and ask yourself, why? Like, why is this happening? Journal about it. Like, try to kind of uncover what's underneath all these life experiences that have been challenging. So again, super aligned message. This is like the best time for healing. Like right now is just the best time. It's just the universe is supporting us on our healing. The angels are there for us. I mean, your guides are there too. And we are just in a very interesting time. So let's see what else. What else can we add to this message? And this, okay. Got a card right here. This is the Page of Swords. Which is, he looks pretty ready to fight. Let's just get this out. The Page of Swords, because I do like this book. And Page of Swords, we got it. So here, the Page of Swords represents communication, innovation, and moving forward with projects. The asker may be brimming with new ideas or enthusiasm and exploring ways to publicly share them. The Page of Swords looks really ready to fight, like ready to tackle this once and for all. You may need to contact a professional consultant for help in order to make a decision. Carefully weigh the pros and cons before signing a contract. Okay, so this is very, very interesting, because this one is again, there's a lot of things coming up. There are a lot of emotions coming up and things that we may not have the tools to deal with. And this card is really about, let's tackle all this once and for all. Let's move forward with this project. Let's go ahead and get the tools that we need. So we might not have the tools, but if you don't have the tools, get the support that you need to move forward with confidence. But this is really about your healing journey. This is really about right now, everything coming up for your healing. And like I said, healing is not comfortable. Deep healing is not comfortable. It's just like when you are, sometimes if you're really sore and you go to a massage therapist, and the massage therapist is helping your body process whatever is going on, it might not be comfortable, because part of it is kind of pressing on it to get the blood flow to get there. This is how I see it. Like right now it's not comfortable, but let's just push on it a bit more, because that's needed for the release. So we kind of need a bit of courage. we need some courage to be able to look inwards, and it is part of the process, but it's so rewarding, because on the other side of it, it's like you can get more comfortable in your life, in your body, than you have ever been. So yes. Okay, so what do we have here? Interesting! We got the wombat spirit. There's a funny thing about wombats. an intriguing thing about wombats. And here, the wombat spirit is about be at home. And with this, I really see, like, you know how, when we're talking about feelings, when we're talking about things that are coming up for healing and the things that are uncomfortable, we tend to distract ourselves from feeling them. So we tend to go out, we tend to explore, we tend to run away, we tend to travel across the world. We just do not want to sit in our own stew of feelings that are uncomfortable or that we don't know how to deal with. So here, the wombat is really about be at home. So bring yourself back to home. Allow yourself to feel the feelings, to work through what's coming up, to heal what's inside that is weighing you down. But I really see, so for me, I really see that fun that comes with the wombat, which is about, sometimes healing is just about acknowledging who you are, your uniqueness, your quirkiness, your geekiness, whatever that is that you have dismissed because you're trying to blend in through the crowds and you're trying to fit into the molds. And in this message, I also see it's time to embrace your full self, to love, to honor, to really see who you are as a whole and stop hiding behind anything else because you were afraid to stand out. So embrace your uniqueness in that sense of everyone has their own uniqueness that for centuries we have been kind of suppressed and tried to look like everyone else. This is like come back home in the sense of come back into your space so that you can deal with the healing, but also come back home into who you are, into learning to embrace the entirety of who you are and your differences and what makes you you. And so I just love how this wraps up into such a beautiful message. I just love this so much. Thank you so much, and we'll be back soon.